Financial literacy is an essential skill that can empower children to make informed decisions in their future. In this video, we'll explore the most important things you can teach your kids about money, all explained in a fun and engaging way. Let's get started. This is Wealthlocity. Here you create, protect, and grow your wealth fast. First things first, let's introduce kids to the concept of money. Explain what money is and why we use it. Show them different coins and bills and discuss their value. Understanding money's purpose helps kids grasp its value in everyday life, laying the foundation for all future financial knowledge. Use play money to create a mock store at home. Let your child buy toys or snacks using play money. Explain that just like using toys in pretend play, money is a tool we use to get things we want or need. This teaches them that money is a medium for exchange. Understanding the basic concept of money helps children recognize its role in daily life, making them more aware of financial transactions they will encounter as they grow older. Introduce kids to the various forms of money. Explain that money isn't just physical cash, it can also be digital, like what we use on cards or mobile payments. Early awareness of digital money prepares them for a future where digital transactions will likely be more common. Show your child how online purchases are made. Let them watch as you enter your card information for an online transaction. Explain that digital money is just like cash, but it's stored on cards or phones. Understanding that money can be both physical and digital helps children adapt to modern financial systems where digital transactions are prevalent, ensuring they aren't left behind as technology advances. Teach kids that money is earned through work. Simple chores around the house can be a great way to start. Understanding the link between effort and earnings instills a strong work ethic and appreciation for money's value. Assign age-appropriate chores like tidying up toys or helping with gardening. Reward them with small amounts of money, explaining that work results in earnings, which can be used for things they want to buy. Learning that money is earned through work fosters a sense of responsibility and appreciation for money, encouraging kids to value hard work and effort. Saving money is a fundamental concept. Let's introduce the idea of saving to kids. Show them how to use a piggy bank or a savings jar. Encourage them to save a portion of any money they receive, teaching them the importance of setting aside money for future needs or wants. Give your child a piggy bank and explain that it's like a safe place for their money. Encourage them to put coins and notes in whenever they get money, so they can save up for something special. Learning to save teaches children patience and delayed gratification, essential skills for managing finances and planning for the future. Now let's help kids set simple savings goals. Whether it's saving for a new toy or a book, having a goal makes saving more tangible. Goal setting teaches kids about planning and prioritization, empowering them to achieve their financial aspirations. Create a savings chart with your child. Let them draw or paste a picture of what they're saving for. Use stickers or markers to track progress, celebrating small milestones along the way. Setting goals helps children understand the value of planning and working towards a target, building motivation and discipline. Next, teach kids about smart spending. Discuss the difference between needs and wants, and encourage them to think before making a purchase. Learning to differentiate between needs and wants encourages mindful consumption and financial responsibility. During a shopping trip, ask your child to help decide which items to buy. Discuss why some items are needs, like groceries, and others are wants, like toys, and prioritize accordingly. Understanding needs versus wants teaches kids to make thoughtful spending choices, a critical skill for avoiding impulse purchases and managing money wisely. Explain how items have different prices and how those prices determine what you can buy with your money. Understanding prices helps kids develop numerical skills and the ability to assess value, which is crucial for budgeting. Play a guess the price game at the store. Ask your child to estimate the price of items, then check the actual price together, discussing why some things cost more than others. Recognizing the value of items through their prices helps children develop budgeting skills and a sense of cost awareness, essential for making informed financial decisions. Introduce basic budgeting. Explain that a budget is a plan for how to spend money wisely. Show them how to divide their money into categories like saving, spending, and sharing. Create a simple budget with your child for their allowance. Use a chart to allocate money into different categories, such as saving for a toy, spending on snacks, and sharing for charity. Learning to budget teaches kids how to allocate resources effectively, helping them manage money responsibly and avoid overspending. Teach kids the value of different coins and bills. Play games that involve counting money and making change, which helps reinforce their understanding of the value each coin or bill represents. Organize a coin sorting activity. Have your child sort coins by value and practice adding them up, reinforcing their understanding of different denominations. Knowing the value of money helps children with mathematical skills and financial literacy, making everyday transactions easier to navigate. All right, let's talk about the role of banks. Banks are places where people keep their money safe and manage their finances. They help us by providing a secure place for our savings and even give us a bit of extra money, called interest, for keeping our money with them. Understanding banks introduces kids to the idea of financial institutions. It's important for children to learn about the security of savings and how interest works. A great way to teach this is by visiting a local bank with your child. Show them how ATMs work and discuss how banks help manage and grow money. Learning about banks provides children with an understanding of financial institutions, preparing them for future interactions with the banking system. When they're ready, consider opening a savings account for your child. Explain how interest works and how banks can help their savings grow over time. Take your child to the bank to open a savings account. Show them the process and explain how deposits can grow with interest, using simple terms like extra money the bank gives you for saving. Opening a savings account teaches kids about financial responsibility and the benefits of saving money in a secure place. Use role-playing games to teach kids how to make change. This can be a fun and interactive way to reinforce their understanding of money and mathematics. Set up a pretend store at home with items for sale. Use play money and have your child act as the cashier, practicing giving the correct change to customers. Making change develops critical thinking and arithmetic skills, essential for handling money accurately. Show kids how transactions work. Whether it's buying groceries with cash or using a card, explaining the transaction process helps demystify how purchases are made. Let your child hand over cash or a card at the checkout during shopping trips, explaining each step in the transaction process to reinforce learning. Understanding transactions helps kids grasp the flow of money and reinforces the concept of exchanging value, making financial interactions more transparent. Introduce the difference between debit and credit cards. Explain that debit cards use money you have, while credit cards allow you to borrow money. Stress the importance of using credit responsibly. Use toy cards to role-play scenarios where your child chooses between debit and credit, discussing the implications of borrowing money and repaying it later. Explain how using a debit card means spending your own money, while a credit card is borrowing money you'll need to pay back. Understanding debit and credit cards helps kids manage personal finances and avoid debt pitfalls as they grow older and begin managing their own money. As they get older, teach kids about online safety with money. Explain the importance of protecting personal information and only making purchases from trusted sites. Discuss online safety rules with your child. Use examples of safe websites and show them how to recognize secure payment methods by looking for things like HTTPS in the web address. Online safety awareness protects kids from fraud and helps them navigate digital transactions securely, a vital skill in today's tech-driven world. Encourage generosity by teaching kids about sharing and donating. Explain that helping others can be a valuable way to use money, fostering empathy and social responsibility. Organize a family charity project where your child can donate a portion of their savings to a cause they care about, discussing the impact of their contribution. Sharing and donating teach kids about compassion and the impact of contributing to society, reinforcing the idea that money can be used to make a positive difference. Teach the value of delayed gratification. Explain that waiting and saving for something special can be more rewarding than instant spending. Use a savings chart to show how small amounts add up over time, rewarding your child for reaching savings milestones to reinforce the benefits of patience. Delayed gratification develops patience and discipline, important traits for long-term financial success and achieving significant goals. Introduce the concept of discounts and sales. Show how buying items on sale can help save money, teaching them to look for deals and make informed purchases. During sales events, involve your child in comparing prices before and after discounts, helping them understand how to maximize their purchasing power. Understanding sales helps kids recognize opportunities to save money, enhancing their shopping skills and financial acumen. Help kids keep track of their money. Whether it's using a simple notebook or a digital app, tracking their spending and saving helps them understand where their money goes. Set up a weekly money review where your child writes down their income, spending, and savings. Discuss how keeping track helps them see their money habits and plan better. Tracking money teaches accountability and transparency in managing personal finances, helping kids understand the flow of their money and make adjustments as needed. Introduce the concept of taxes. Explain that taxes are a small part of money taken by the government to pay for things like schools and roads, helping kids understand their importance. Use a simple example, like paying a tax on their allowance to go towards a family treat or activity. Discuss how everyone contributes to public services through taxes. Understanding taxes provides insights into civic responsibilities and the role of government in society, preparing kids for future financial realities. Encourage kids to make smart money choices. Present them with scenarios where they need to decide how to spend their money, promoting critical thinking and responsibility. Create scenarios where your child must choose between two purchases, discussing the pros and cons of each choice and helping them decide based on their priorities. Making smart choices empowers kids to evaluate options and outcomes, building financial literacy and confidence in decision-making. Spark their entrepreneurial spirit by encouraging small business ideas like a lemonade stand or craft sale. This teaches them about earning, marketing, and managing money. Help your child set up a small stand or online craft shop. Guide them in setting prices, advertising, and managing earnings to introduce them to basic business concepts. Entrepreneurship fosters creativity and independence, encouraging kids to explore economic opportunities and develop practical skills in business management. Help kids set financial goals. Whether saving for a bike or a special outing, goal setting teaches them the value of planning and achieving targets. Work with your child to set a financial goal and create a plan to achieve it, using visual aids like charts or journals to track their progress. Goal setting encourages focus and perseverance, essential skills for personal and financial success, teaching children the importance of planning and persistence. Explain the concept of borrowing and lending. Discuss how borrowing means you have to pay back the money and why it's important to be responsible with borrowing. Role-play borrowing scenarios with your child, showing how to ask for a loan and agree on repayment terms, emphasizing honesty and trust. Understanding borrowing helps kids navigate financial relationships and manage debt effectively, preparing them for responsible borrowing in the future. Teach kids to manage their allowance by dividing it into spending, saving, and sharing categories. This helps them learn to budget and prioritize their financial decisions. Establish a regular allowance system and guide your child in dividing their money into different categories, explaining the purpose and benefit of each. Managing an allowance teaches kids budgeting and financial prioritization, helping them develop habits of responsible money management. Discuss the difference between needs and wants. Helping kids understand this distinction is crucial in making smart spending decisions and prioritizing their finances. Create a needs versus wants collage with magazine cutouts or drawings, sorting items into categories to illustrate the difference and discuss their impact on budgeting. Understanding needs versus wants helps kids make thoughtful spending choices, a critical skill for managing money wisely and avoiding unnecessary expenses. Show kids how to plan for big purchases. Teach them to save gradually and avoid impulse buys, reinforcing the importance of planning and patience. Work with your child to plan for a big purchase by creating a savings timeline and discussing strategies to reach their goal without impulsive buying. Planning for big purchases teaches children patience and the value of saving, helping them manage money effectively and avoid financial pitfalls. Reinforce the idea that hard work leads to rewards. Assign tasks or chores that earn them money, teaching them the value of effort and achievement. Introduce a reward system for chores or academic achievements, emphasizing the connection between effort and earning money or privileges. Learning the value of hard work encourages a strong work ethic and appreciation for the rewards of effort, instilling motivation and responsibility. Encourage ongoing learning about money. Introduce books and resources that teach financial concepts, fostering a lifelong interest in financial literacy. Read financial-themed children's books together and discuss their lessons, or use educational apps and games to make learning about money fun and engaging. Financial literacy is a key component of overall education, equipping kids with the knowledge and skills they need to navigate the financial world effectively. Discuss the risks of debt and the importance of living within their means. Explain that borrowing money should be done carefully and with a plan to repay. Use a simple story or analogy to illustrate the concept of debt, discussing why borrowing too much can be risky and how to manage it wisely. Understanding debt helps kids make informed decisions about borrowing, ensuring they use credit responsibly and avoid financial trouble in the future. Teach kids to evaluate financial decisions by considering potential outcomes and long-term effects. This promotes critical thinking and informed decision-making. Create scenarios where your child must choose between two financial options, discussing the potential benefits and downsides of each choice to guide their decision-making process. Evaluating financial decisions fosters critical thinking and empowers kids to make informed choices that can positively impact their financial future. Understanding risk and reward. Introduce the concept of risk and reward in financial decisions. Explain that some financial choices have higher risks but can offer greater rewards. Use simple games to illustrate risk and reward, such as betting pennies on a coin toss, and discuss how taking calculated risks can sometimes lead to greater returns. Understanding risk and reward teaches kids about balancing potential gains with possible losses, preparing them to make wise investment and financial choices. Preparing for financial emergencies. Explain the importance of having a financial safety net. Teach them to set aside money for unexpected expenses, emphasizing the value of being prepared. Create an emergency fund jar for your child, explaining that it's money set aside for surprises or unexpected needs, like a sudden bike repair. Preparing for financial emergencies helps children understand the importance of saving for unforeseen events, building resilience and financial security. Understanding inflation. Introduce the concept of inflation. Explain how prices of goods and services can increase over time, affecting the value of money. Use a simple example like the cost of candy over time. Discuss how a candy bar that costs $1 today might cost more in the future, showing how inflation impacts purchasing power. Understanding inflation helps kids grasp the concept of changing money value, emphasizing the importance of saving and investing to preserve purchasing power. Teaching kids about money empowers them with the knowledge and skills they need for financial success in the future. By starting early and making learning fun, you can help your child develop a healthy relationship with money that will benefit them for a lifetime. If you found this video helpful, please like, comment, and subscribe for more tips on raising financially savvy kids. See you next time with more money in your pocket.